Morning everyone, and welcome to Cards and Coffee with Tony. This is today's daily energetic tarot reading for Monday, April 26th through Tuesday, April 27th, 2020. As always, time is limitless. Anytime you see this is exactly when you were meant to. So good morning and cheers. I hope you've got you a cup of coffee. And let's get started. All right, let's light our sage up. Okay. We clear, bless, and protect this space. We clear, bless, and protect this space. We clear, bless, and protect this space. Beautiful. Got just a little bit of smoke. Not very heavy this time. There we go. All right, let's set the tone for this reading. Beautiful. Now let's call forth. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, we call forth our angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides to please be present with us during this reading. And we set our intention that as we receive these cards, that we understand and we're able to interpret the message for all of the collective Tay. So good morning, everyone. So let's start our very first card. We're going to start with the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. I cannot believe this is the last Monday of April. Where has this year gone? It has just flown by. All right, Divine Mother, what message do you have today for the collective? Well, I'm just starting this week out with a rough shuffle. Goodness. All right, Divine Mother, what messages do we have to start this beautiful week out with? This last week of April 2020. Well, I guess we're not going to be able to make the 420 jokes here in a few days. Y'all need to make sure you get your full of them while you got a chance. This is going to be your last opportunity. All right, we're just going to shuffle one or two more times, and if nothing comes out, we'll just take the top card. Last shuffle. All right. I love this one. This is actually, we get this card often, and I love it. Number 36, pray to the east, guardian watches over the west. So this message is a very interesting one. We might read the book here in a second, but basically it's like stop focusing. See how this lady is focusing on this red light right here? Let me see. Where's my hand? Okay, so make sure y'all can see it. Okay. See how she's focusing on this red light? So this is all she sees. What she doesn't see is that she would turn around back here is where the sun's rising, okay? See, the sun's coming up. So we need to be focusing on, focusing on our blessings, focusing on the future. Stop looking at focusing on the things that are stopping us, focusing on our blockages, on our past. Let that go, and let's focus on moving ahead, moving forward. And because you can't move forward if you can't drive down a road if you're looking in the rearview mirror. It's true, So this is basically what this means. Pray for new beginnings in your life while also remaining aware of the disintegration of past patterns or connections or circumstances, so that you give yourself the opportunity to become as free from the past as possible. Right. Exactly. It's just really and truly about cutting your cords with the past. You do not have to feel ashamed, regretful, or fearful of any aspect of your past, but the Oracle does bring you guidance that there is some aspect of it that you may try to become part of your future. This is not meant to be, and so until it is completely over, you will need to remain aware. So basically, it's just, there's hope for the future, although you may not feel it strongly yet. Deal with what is coming to a close, and it's time for your new start will come soon. You will be freed from the past. So in other words, this oracle is really and truly about, just closing up any loose ends, tying up any loose ends from your past, because as soon as you do, then you're going to be free to move forward. Okay, so pray to the east, guardian watches over the west. So you don't need to worry about the west. You need to pray towards the rising sun. Does that make sense? Don't worry about where the sun's setting. Look to where the sun is rising. It's kind of the message here. And this is number 36. That's a 9. That's the end of a cycle. Okay. So our next card we're going to draw. Very thirsty this morning. Okay. Getting into the vortex. Abraham Hicks. Last week I had a link to one of her videos in my comments, And I'm not sure if any of y'all got a chance to check that out, but if you did and you liked it and you want to see more, let me know. Abraham, what messages do we have for the collective today? Just jumping into this reading right away, the first thing I definitely am getting is that there's a lot of people still holding on to the past. You know, the message I just heard in my head was, I know a lot of, there are a couple states around the country today that are lifting some of the stay-at-home rules, you know, and there's going to be a lot of ability to get out more and, you know, be in public more. And I think just in my head, what I'm hearing is a lot of people are expecting things to go back to normal, go back to the same. They're still expecting things to be the way they were before. They're still looking at how it was before instead of focusing on what's to come. So I see this is kind of the message that I'm hearing here. All right, Abraham, thank you. Okay. If I can get the other cards back in the box. Goodness. Here we go. Let's see what's on the table. Okay, I've never seen this card before. Make sure y'all can see that. That is beautiful. Billions of us are living in perfect diversity. Ooh, I already love this message. I already love this message. All right, before we even go any further, I just have to point out that this is number 27, which adds up to 9. Kind of the same way that number 36 adds up to 9. So apparently this is all about the end. This is about making, about cycles coming to an end today. We've got a lot of cycles ending, it appears. The diversity of your planet is of tremendous value and benefit because from variety springs all new ideas. Without the diversity, there would be complacency and endedness. You are billions of people living the perfect diversity just as you knew you would, constantly asking for improvement and thereby setting up for the next generation that improved life experience. If you understood that and no longer clamored for the one right way to live, things would go better for you sooner. Ooh, Abraham, you are touching a nerve today. I hear it. I hear that nerve being hit. Yep. I have a feeling that's what this is about today. It's about a lot of us think that there's just one way of doing things and that I feel like a lot of us are feeling like we're being, like I said, this is the end of the cycle, right? So I feel like there's a lot of resistance to the change that is coming. A lot of us think that just because, you know, the states are opening back up, life's just going to go back to normal. I got news for you. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not going to ever be the same. And I feel like this is where a lot of this resistance is coming from. If you would understand that there is no one right way to live, things would go better for you sooner. That's the message here. And that is the message. We got to quit looking at the past and start looking towards the future and how that's going to look. I think this is absolutely the message we're coming out the gate strong with here today. Goodness. Okay, let's jump into the tarot. I was trying to think, what deck haven't we done recently? All right, we will do the Chrysalis. All right, we will do the Chrysalis Tarot to begin with. All right, Spirit. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit. What message do we have? Ooh, 3 of Stones. It's a fun card to have. The 3 of Pentacles. Again, that nice home life happening. Ooh, 6 of Spiral, success. Ooh, that's good. This is a good reading to start out with. I'm getting a lot of good energy in this tarot deck today. 7 mirrors, your choices reflecting back to you. Okay, let's see what the tarot has for us today. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, and spirit. We need 3 cards, please, on the table. If you are new around here, I do these readings past, present, future. So there's our first card. Ooh, number 7, the Chariot. Hernie the Hunter in this case, the Chariot. Taking a journey. Cancer energy, that water sign energy. Usually the water signs represent your emotions, so it could be an emotional journey, which I think a lot of us have been on the past month. Actually, we may even read the book on this one. I like the card. That's a fun card. Look. Herney the Hunter. Kind of interested in that. I like that. I like how he's got like a ruby in his sword. This is pretty. This is a fun card. All right, we're just going to give it just a few more shuffles. And if 2 more cards don't fall out, we will take up. There we go. Queen of Spirals, Queen of Wands, the Muse. She's the inspiration. She likes to inspire. Inspired ways of thinking is the easiest way to explain her. She really, ooh, okay. Well, we got 2 cards and we are going to take them both. We have the 2 of Mirrors, which is the 2 of Cups, and Gaia, the Empress, number 3, in the future position. And then, okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Mirrors. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right. Like I said, he's pretty cool looking here, isn't he? The Chariot, right? He's Cancer. Literally, it can be about, taking a journey, right? Because you're in a chariot, you're going somewhere. It's a journey you're making. That can be one, but a lot of times it's just like bringing about action and change, right? He's bringing in new news. So what's interesting is pray to the west, guardians watches over the west. Or, I'm sorry, pray to the east, guardians watch over the west. This one's like literally, you've got to stop. As soon as you stop focusing on the past, then you're going to be able to, your energy will swing towards the future. And this is where you need to be focusing, is your energy on the future. Stop worrying about what's already happened and start looking towards what's coming. Well, this is, about a journey, So this is in the past position, right? So I feel like, and this is obviously, when I say in the past, what I mean is recent past, usually no more than a month, okay? Usually in the past few days, weeks, or month. Absolutely, I kind of get the energy. It's like, so many of us have been, we're looking towards the future. Like we're on this journey, this emotional journey, and we're just waiting for our lives to start, to pick back up. This is literally like she's looking towards the journey, she wants to take. She's stuck at it. Basically, let me just kind of make this easy. Like, it's those of us who are stuck at home and like we're looking out the window wishing we could go outside. We're looking towards this future and we're getting these red lights right now. Like, hey, no, you can't go out yet. Look out the window. You can see what's out there, but you can't necessarily go outside yet. You see that red light? Well, this is us, thinking about that journey. This is really and truly about, he's wishing he could go on that journey. Where's the book? Here we go. Let's just see what he says. I don't know if I've ever drawn him on this particular deck before. And I've had this deck for years. It says, the mighty Herney leads his wild hunt through the countryside and dense forest amid the clamor of baying hounds, braying horses, and the screeching winds of a fierce winter storm. He symbolizes the dogged might of your willpower to overcome obstacles. Herney's helmet sports the majestic horns of the red stag, lord of the forest. 3 stars of Orion's belt above his head represent the 3 celestial personages who tend to the gateway to the higher consciousness. Herney's presence in your reading foretells success and offers affirmative response to any specific query you have to the cards. Well, okay, that's interesting. I was hoping it would kind of maybe tell us the backstory to who he was, but he's just, a hunter, I guess. So, but really though, this is just, here we are. This is in the past. This is probably in the past month even. We're stuck with this red light. We're all looking forward to getting out, going towards that sunshine. This is, us thinking about this emotional journey that we've all been on, and just thinking about what a lot of us had a lot of time to sit and think about our emotions. And this is just kind of reflective of that. Okay. Now into the present position again, we got billions of us are living in perfect diversity. And it's basically, this is like, hey, there's no one right way to live, right? Interesting, because then right under this, you have the Muse, the Queen of Spirals. Like I said, that's the Queen of Wands, right? I love her. She is my favorite of all the queens. She's the fire sign. Your fire signs represent your creativity and just like the energy of your life, right? She is just a very confident, self-assured person, and I love how they describe her in this deck, the Muse. So she really does. She's kind of like, if you have an idea, she's going to be the spark, she's going to be the idea, basically. She's going to be the one who's going to give you the idea to help you find the solution to the problem. So this is really interesting because, see here, she wants to go on this journey, this chariot journey, but she can't. She's facing this red light. So she's very much thinking about this position she's in, and she's wishing she could go this way, wishing she could take this chariot and go forward, but she can't because this chariot is at the red light, right? And now here in the present position, I think a lot of us are, like I said, she's about finding the inspiration and the idea. And so it's about seeing new ideas, okay? See how, like I said, billions of us are living in perfect diversity, and there's more than one way to live. So it's about seeing other people's point of views, okay? If you want to be able to go forward, you've got to be able to understand it's not just your point of view that matters. There are many, 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 there are billions of points of view in this world, right? And so it's time she's here to help you bridge the gap of understanding, the distance of understanding, of what you do understand and what you don't understand. She's here to help you bridge that gap. This is what the Muse is here. She's here to help spark that idea of understanding. And I really do think this is what it is. I think that there's a lot of frustration about, why can't we go outside? I don't understand. Why can't we go do what we want to do? There's all this resistance I'm feeling right here. And this is here to help you to say, hey, it's time to soften your stance to it and try to see other people's point of view and understand where they're coming from. How much do I love the future position here, though? Oh, goodness. All right, up first. Those Two of Cups. Some of my most favorite. This is almost like the Lovers, because you kind of see here's the Swans. Make sure y'all can see that really good. Okay, so here's the swans. You see how they have the little heart shape, and they got the little mirrors reflecting. These two are really and truly a perfect reflection of each other, right? They're basically the divine masculine and the divine feminine. They mirror each other. They reflect back to each other their highest standards, and in this way, it's about partnership, right? And about seeing eye to eye here, okay? Again, I feel like there's a lot of resistance because we're not understanding each other, okay? We're not understanding where a lot of us, I even hear this message, a lot of us are totally okay with being home and staying. I'm okay with this. I want us all to get better, and I'm totally okay with staying home, but not everybody agrees with me, okay? So, and that's where this point comes from. We all have different opinions. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, I feel like we got a lot of people who are like, okay, I'm good with staying home. And then there's a lot of people like, let me out. Well, this is the week where we're at. Okay, here's where we're at right now. Like, we are going to have to learn to see and respect each other's opinions this week. We're going to have to learn to be able to see each other's, the spark of inspiration of where is this person coming from. We need to be able to understand that what so often is seen as resistance, what so often is seen as not being able to understand somebody, is just the reflection back to you of what it is. A lot of what you see is what the reaction to the situation is from fear. What do people fear? Is it that they fear losing their jobs? They fear losing the economy, their homes, their loved ones, their health. That's what their response to it is. So this is what this is, this reflecting back. So when people don't understand each other and they start getting, they're not trying to find the understanding between themselves, then they start arguing. And now they're reflecting back this argument, back and forth. And that's what this is. It doesn't have to be that way. You can reflect back love. You can reflect back peace to each other. And hopefully you'll see that in response. And I love this because look here. Here we have number 3, this beautiful major, in fact, you've got 2 major arcana on the deck here, on the table here. You've got the Chariot and you have the Empress. Number 3, the Empress. that Virgo energy, that earth energy. In fact, you've got cups, you've got wands, you've got cups again, you've got earth. So you got a lot of earth, a lot of water, a lot of fire. So far, we don't have air on the table, but give it a minute. I'm sure we will. This is Gaia, the Empress. And this position in this deck, she's represented by Gaia, Mother Earth. But the Empress, she's okay. So she's the woman who has, like, she's in charge, right? She's good at creativity, like she's good at helping problem solve. Okay, and I just love. I love this. This is about being abundant with solutions. Yeah. Okay. So here, this is such a beautiful message. So in the past, we got, this red light. You're looking out the window. You want to move forward. You can't. You want to go on this journey. You can't because of this red light. And now here we are in this present position, and it feels like there's a lot of just misunderstanding, and that's causing resistance. But it doesn't have to be that way. I'm here to tell you that right now in this week, we have the opportunity to understand each other. We have the opportunity to not just understand each other, but to be abundant and understanding, rich and fertile, and with compassion. Okay, Gaia is very good at taking what is a negative energy and transmuting it into something positive and blessing the earth. Like if you're having a negative feeling, a negative emotion, you can take that energy and send it down through your body, picture it, down into the earth, and give it up to Mother Gaia, ask her to transmute it. And she will. She'll transmute that energy, and she can turn it into a blessing. And that blessing will then come back up through the earth to someone else and bless somebody. You can take your negative energy and turn it into a blessing, okay? And that's what this is. That's what this is. This is about taking that negative energy, transmuting it, asking for understanding, asking to be able to understand and see all sides so that you may reflect back your highest version of what you want for yourself and for others, okay? Because if you expect others to act like garbage, well, guess what? They are absolutely going to act like garbage because you are showing them that you expect that. Guess what? They're going to reflect it back to you. Okay? Give people something to reflect back to you, which is this beautiful, the Empress. She's creation. She's abundance, right? Like there's an abundance of opportunity here to be reflecting back the person you want to see. That beautiful Gandhi quote, be the change you wish to see in the world. 100% is what this is saying right here. Be the change you wish to see right here, because you've got to be able to be willing to accept the diversity around you, be able to understand that your opinion isn't the only one, and that at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is love. There is an abundance of love. There's never a shortage of love. There's plenty of love to go around. So let's stop reflecting back to each other what we don't want to see, okay? Now, interesting, then look here. Holy crap, hold on. Wait till I show you what's underneath this. All right, at the bottom of the deck, in this deck, she's called the Watcher. This is the Queen of Mirrors, the Queen of Cups. All right, again, that beautiful water energy. That's your Scorpio, your Cancer, and your Pisces, right? The emotions. I love her. I love her in this deck because I want to say that she actually is supposed to be the famous witch Marie Laveau, I believe, in this deck. But anyway, she is the Queen of Cups. She's a very nurturing, supportive person, right? She's here to help you, again, bridge the distance and understanding. This is who she is here. Gosh, I love these two together. I love these two together. You got the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Love, the Queen of the Fire, the inspiration and the understanding coming together. And they are here in this position, no less. She's at the bottom of the deck, right? Telling you that it is in your best interest this week to try to bridge the gap of understanding instead of pushing back and giving resistance, to try to be open to understanding so that you can reflect back the highest version of yourself, of your life, and of everyone else, so you can see that come back to you so you can have this beautiful abundance reflected back to you, okay? She's absolutely here to help you with that. And then, I mean, y'all, look what's underneath that. The star. Oh, I love that Aquarius energy. The star, you know, hope and miracles and faith, right? I mean, that star is all about bringing in that, the most high form of yourself, right? So that's what she's here for. She is here to bring that hope, the highest version of yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's plenty of love and plenty of abundance to go around if we can just choose to see that in each other, okay? All right, let's draw one more tarot, the clarifier. We're going to do the White Sage Tarot. And as always, all of these decks will be linked below in the comments. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, what messages do we have? Three of Wands. What is up? Teamwork. I think we got that card, like, I don't even remember, a whole bunch last week, didn't we? The Moon. What secrets don't we know yet? Remains to be seen? Actually, I think that's a great message, okay? Because you got teamwork followed by the Moon, okay? Again, it's teamwork. It's about working together to, bridge that gap, to get to that abundance, to get to that love. And then you have the Moon about what you don't know, right? It's about what you don't know. Well, here's what you don't know. There's lots of opinions. You don't know everybody's opinion on everything, and that's okay. But it's up to us to work on bridging the gap of that diversity, okay? It's up to us to find, what we don't know, to learn what we don't know. Last card, we got Page of Swords. I love him. He's such a cute little page. He's very, how do I want to say? He's very, like that little kid who's really excited about everything all the time. I love him. All right, angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. What messages do we have? Let's get a little bit of clarification here. But I do feel like this message is absolutely about that. This week, we really all just need to work hard on trying to be patient with each other. Okay, wow. Now that's way too many cards, y'all. I can't do that many cards. Sounds like 5. All right, let's try it again. This is the week where I really do think that we all need to work hard on trying to be more patient with each other. I say that, but y'all, I ain't going to even try to pretend that on my Instagram, I might not have lost my temper just a wee bit yesterday morning. Said something. I said what I said, and I don't take it back, but there may have been a nicer way to say it. Holy cow. Okay. That's way too many cards again. What is going on here? But you know what I do see? I see a card upside down. We're going to take that. Yeah, I'm glad we took it. I could not be happier for so many reasons. The 9 of Cups. First of all, let's go ahead and remind y'all that we started out with a 36, which adds up to a 9. And then we got a 27, which adds up to a 9. And then looky here, another 9. 9 of Cups. I love this card. Again, 9 is about, coming to the end of a cycle, right? So very clearly we are at the end of a cycle. But you know what's so much fun about this card? This is just about your wishes coming true. And here it is. It's falling. I love it. Look, here's what's fun about this. Look at all those rainbow colors and this rainbow ribbon up here. We have all this diversity, these different opinions. We have, her coming in to inspire you to see things differently and to inspire the creative side of you and to spark your creativity. And then this is just about, happiness and wishes coming true and just feeling... abundant. I don't want to keep using that word, but it kind of does feel, these two cards do feel very similar, even if you look at them, right? Okay, here's the deal. This is a very positive reading. Across the board, there's a lot of good positivity. And even at the bottom of the deck, wait till you see. There's a lot of good positivity coming out here. And so really, I just feel that the overall message right here is that this week, you may be getting, your patience may get tested a few times. You may even, there may be things coming that you don't necessarily know yet, that you don't see coming yet. But I don't feel like any of these are tower moments. There's nothing heavy here. In fact, I mean, look, in the future, you've got the Two of Mirrors and you've got the Empress. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that, right? I mean, this is that beautiful Pisces energy. And then Gaia, that's that Virgo energy. These are two signs that are very steadfast, very they don't swerve off course very easy is what I'm trying to say. So we've got a very positive forward momentum coming. And I think a lot of that is because despite, oh, you know what else though? Like something about health. I hear like this is like good health or something like that. I need to look this up. I wish I had do I have the book here? Oh, hold on. Nine of Cups. Good health is what I'm hearing here. Let's see what it says in the book. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is I feel like, because I hear good health coming from this, I kind of feel like a lot of us are worried about the restrictions being lifted. We're scared about our health. This card, I believe, means good health, if I'm not mistaken. Hard work pays off. Your wishes are granted. You may feel overwhelmed by a sense of fulfillment. You are able to reap what you sow. That's very funny. That's actually been my saying this week. So yeah, I mean, this is all good. Okay. I feel very good, but I also feel like I need to kind of give everybody the heads up. This is the week that we need to be very patient with each other. Treat people like you want to be treated. Okay. Reflect to people how you want to be treated. All right. Expect the best people and they're going to show you that. Interestingly enough, I love what's at the very bottom. Judgment, number 20, which it is the year 2020. In reverse again, coming with that Virgo energy. But see how it's in reverse here, right? It's kind of like, how do I want to say? It's not being judged, but it's like the end of, how do I want to say? Hold on, let's put this all together in a sentence that makes sense. It's kind of like, hey, this is the end of it, right? Like, hold on, the bottom of the deck, right? So we're going forward. All this has ended where we're willing. Okay, now I hear the message. It just took me a second sometimes because this in reverse. Okay. Let me explain why I'm a little confused. I had to work this out in my head. And usually this is like self-doubt, okay? See how the light's not shining down on him? He doesn't have the light shining on him. He's got doubt. So I'm like, okay, how is this playing into this? So I hear that there is, yes, there's the message. Okay. There is some doubt whether it's going to be okay, whether, all these people and all their ideas and having everybody move forward openly is going to be okay. Yes, it is. That's the message. Absolutely. There is some doubt. Again, if we can all just play nicely and work on getting along, we can reflect back to each other the love, the abundance we want, we're absolutely going to be okay. Okay? Don't let those doubts get into your mind, and don't let those doubts create seeds of evidence that can be found later to support your doubt. All right, last oracle, healing with the angels. I cannot wait. I think later today, maybe, or tomorrow, I'm supposed to have a new deck here. Can't wait to see what we got. All right, angels, what messages do we have? Freedom, see? It's going to be okay. Freedom, yep. It's going to be okay. Absolutely, it's going to be okay. Don't let this little bit of doubt get up into your mind, all right? Romance, uh-oh. Body care. Yep, about health. Again, see, that comes back to that good health I was just talking about. I think it's going to turn out fine. Let's not be too concerned, everybody, and let's not be attacking people. Ooh. Serenity. 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 Oh, bottom of the deck, Archangel Michael. So anytime he shows up, I just kind of feel like this is the angels just showing up like, let me, like, see, here's your sword, Archangel Michael's sword here. He's like, yep, I'm here. I'm here. I'm just kind of putting a stamp on it, letting you know this is true. Serenity, I mean, I don't really feel like I need to read the book to y'all. It basically means, being at peace with your choices, letting go of the past, not focusing on it, not even focusing too hard on the future, just being at peace with where you are right now, being accepting of where you are right now and the position you're in right now, so that you can reach this point of serenity, so you can reach this kind of, balanced heart chakra right here. Again, this is in the future position. See, this is what I said. This is a beautiful energy going forward. So, hey, the message here is very, 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 very clear here. It's like, okay, I get it. You've been feeling locked up, cooped up. You're ready to get out. You're ready to go on an adventure. Now it's time for, some people to get out and for those, restrictions to be lifted. And this is causing some resistance and some worry and some concern. Don't let it. It's going to be okay. As long as we're all working together, we are all aware of the fact that we're on the same team, even though sometimes I lose sight of that as well. We are all on the same team. So let's work on reflecting back our highest and best selves, understanding that there's plenty of abundance to go around. We are never in lack. We are always in abundance. You have to choose that though, okay? Because if you choose lack, you're going to attract lack. But there's plenty to go around. And we're all going to be okay. Hold on. I can't even begin to start laughing at this. Look at this. Serenity. What does this say right here? What does it say? If you understood that and no longer clamored for the one right way to live, things would go better for you sooner. You want the serenity? Quit putting up so much resistance. That's what it's saying. Quit putting up so much resistance. There is more than one right way to do things. I understand. You're nervous. I know you're worried. You're fearful. You're really worried about your health. You want to stay healthy. Don't worry about it. We're going to be okay. Okay. That's what this is saying. This is saying just release your fears. Don't allow your fears to be the cause of commotion and resistance to other people. Just reflect who you want to be, okay? Know that there's plenty of abundance to go around and we're all going to be all right. All right, everybody. If you found this helpful, give me a thumbs up, share it, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell if you want to get notifications. I got a couple new subscribers last week and I really appreciate y'all. This is just kind of fun for me to do. And so I appreciate y'all showing up with me every day. And as always, keep praying and know that I love you, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.